You like long or short nail?
Short nails.
Oh, honey, that's why you don't have a boyfriend.
Comedian Anjelah Johnson-Reyes is coming back to Lubbock. She was here a few years ago. She will be at the Buddy Holly Hall for a concert Thursday night or a show. Anjelah, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So this is the family reunion tour. What does that mean? How does that work? Do you bring your family with you?
Well, yes, I this is my first time touring with a toddler on a tour bus. So pray for us. Yeah, so it's our first time touring with a toddler, but also the family reunion tour. I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 17 years now. My fans have become like my family. It's like every city that I come back to, I see fans that have come back to my shows, new fans, and I'm like, what if I throw a family reunion in every city across the country? And so that's kind of what we're doing. I'm bringing my family, you bring your family, and then it's just like a fun vibe. Like we have cornhole in the lobby and like everybody's bringing their like cousins and their aunts and it's a good time and it's family fun.
You talk about your dedicated fan base. One of our producers, Lisa, is a huge fan of yours, and she told me that she does lip sync TikToks to some of your stuff. What is it like to see that stuff and that support that's out there for you?
It's pretty crazy, especially when I see the wide age range of people that are doing this. I have older people who are like my age doing it. I have these newbies, these new 7-year-olds that are finding my audio and they're mimicking on TikTok. And it's just wild to see just the variety of people that relate and connect to me and what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. And it's just it's a blessing, man, to think like, wow, I'm able to connect with so many different people and what a blessing.
I think one of the things that makes you connect so well, one of the things I like about you is there is such an overwhelming sense of positivity in what you do. Your podcast, Fungela, talks a lot about gratitude, and you ask your guests about things that they are grateful for. It seems hard to be positive in stand up, and especially in the world that we're living in. There's so much negativity out there. Do you find it difficult to stay positive?
No, there's definitely moments for sure when you just want to complain. You want to talk about the thing that's bothering you. And that's what we do on our podcast. We do our gratitude and our one matitude. And our matitude is that one thing that's making you mad these days, that's getting on your nerves. And we talk about it and then we let it go. And then we move on into gratitude. And then I ask people, like, what are the 5 things that you're grateful for? Whether it's like, I just found $20 in the parking lot yesterday, or this mentor I had when I was in 6th grade, who I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for them. Like it's all over the place. And it's so interesting to hear people's life stories through the lens of gratitude.
Can I ask you then for one gratitude and one matitude?
I am grateful that after all these years that I've been touring, 17 years, that people still care about what I have to say and they still come to my shows. They're still excited. I'm so grateful for this career that I've been blessed to have. And I'd say my one matitude right now is, let me tell you, 7 people living on one bus, it gets a little crowded, and that's probably my attitude these days. We're a little squished on there.
I notice how your voice changed when you got into the matitude as well. That's good. What's been the best thing about being on tour so far with your family?
Just being together, like experiencing this, like my daughter eating her breakfast, looking out the window while we're driving past these mountains, and she's just like eating her oatmeal, going, wow, like that's just amazing to me that we're like the family band on a tour, experiencing the whole country and going to a different children's museum in this city, going to a park in this city. Like it's just what an experience.
You're about to get out of the mountains. When you come to Lubbock, it really flattens out. You can watch your dog run away for a week. We like to say around here. So it'll be different. For those who haven't been to one of your shows before, what are the vibes? How would you describe it to people?
My comedy is I'm a storyteller. I tell stories from my life, and the stories that I choose to tell are those that I feel can connect with other people, relate to other people. My favorite compliment to receive at a show is when I look in the audience and I see some guy pointing at his wife going, she does that, and I see the wife pointing at her husband going, you're talking about him. Like that is my favorite compliment because to me that means we're connecting right now. We're like the story I'm telling you that me and my husband do, you guys do it too. The story about, the way we brush our teeth and, the weird things that he does, you do it too. So I think that's my favorite thing about my sense of comedy is I try to relate and connect on a human level through stories.
Wow, that relatability can be a powerful thing. Anjelah Johnson-Reyes will be performing in Lubbock Thursday night at the Buddy Holly Hall. And if you missed the show, you can tune into her podcast. It is called Fungela. It is a really good listen. You're a good interviewer, by the way, if I can compliment you. It's a good listen.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Good luck on the show this week and safe travels.
Thanks, James.